Welcome to the deep dive. So today we're digging into a really interesting photographic quest from one of you.
That's right. Yeah, this listener is hunting for something quite specific, almost a unicorn, you could say.
A unicorn camera. Go on.
Well, they want a single camera, right? Something portable for everyday street shooting, but also really good at macro, close-ups, and crucially, without needing like a whole bag of lenses and lights.
Okay, yeah, that is a tall order. And they've zeroed in on something.
They have. Their research led them to the Pentax WG8 and WG90 series cameras. We've actually got their notes here.
Ah, okay. So they've laid out why these particular cameras, these rugged ones, seem like they might fit the bill for both things, street
Oh,
and macro.
exactly. Let's unpack that. What is it about these Pentax models?
Yeah, what makes them contenders here?
Well, what's kind of interesting is how these cameras, which are mostly known for being tough, like waterproof, shockproof.
Right, an adventure camera type.
Yeah, those ones. They seem to have features built right in that address, both the street and macro needs the listener mentioned.
Okay, so first, the street side.
The listener notes they seem suitable for daily street photography. That suggests, they're compact, not like a big DSLR that screams photographer. Easy to carry around.
Makes sense. You don't want to be weighed down. And then the macro part, it's more than just a basic close-up setting.
Seems like it. The notes specifically highlight dedicated macro and a digital microscope mode.
Digital microscope. Okay, that sounds serious.
Yeah, it suggests you can get, like, really close. Much higher magnification than your average point and shoot. Good for tiny details, like on plants, which they mentioned wanting to shoot.
You could probably see, like, the hairs on a leaf or something.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine those kinds of aha moments, seeing that level of detail.
And here's a feature they called out that really caught my eye. The built-in adjustable ring light.
Ah, yes. That's a big one for macro.
Huge, right? Anyone who's tried macro knows lighting is, well, it's a pain at those distances. Shadows everywhere.
Exactly. So this built-in light means you don't need to carry a separate macro flash or ring light. It's all integrated.
Which fits right into that goal of avoiding extra gear, keeping it simple.
Precisely. It's probably designed to give nice, even light right up close, avoiding those harsh shadows you'd get otherwise.
Okay, so portable, tough, serious macro modes, built-in light. What else? Oh, GPS. There's a built-in GPS module.
Yep. And you might wonder how that fits in.
Yeah, for street and macro, seems a bit random.
Well, think about it in terms of documenting your explorations. The GPS automatically geotags your photos.
Ah, okay. So you know exactly where you took that street shot
Yeah.
or where you found that interesting flower or bug.
Right. It adds another layer to your visual diary, your travel log, whatever you want to call it. It records the where automatically.
So looking at all this, I mean, the Pentax WG8 or WG90, they really do seem to tick a lot of boxes for this listener's quite specific needs. Well-
They really do. Portable for street, genuinely capable for macro, and these integrated features like the light and GPS just streamline the whole thing.
But there's always a but, isn't there? What's the snag?
Well, the snag seems to be actually finding one. The listener mentioned having trouble locating these models in their local camera shops.
Okay. So availability is an issue. That's interesting.
Yeah, it raises questions. Are these maybe not really aimed at the general consumer market you find in typical stores?
Could be. Maybe their ruggedness points more towards, like, industrial use or specific outdoor pros, construction sites, field biology, that sort of thing.
That's definitely possible. Their main selling point might be durability for those fields, meaning they use different sales channels, not your Best Buy or local camera shop.
So, okay, wrapping this up for our listener, what's the verdict?
Well, it seems the cameras themselves, the WG8 and WG90, genuinely look like a promising solution. The feature set, especially that macro capability with the built-in light and GPS, it lines up really well.
Right. It directly tackles that desire for good results without feeling overwhelmed by gear, convenience.
Exactly. But that convenience might come at the cost of, well, convenience in buying it. The availability challenge is real.
So they might need to look online, maybe specialist retailers.
Yeah.
And decide if hunting it down is worth it for them.
Pretty much. It depends on how urgently they need it and how much effort they want to put into acquiring it.
Okay. Well, this has been a really fascinating look into a very specific gear question. Hopefully this helps you, the listener who asked, weigh the pros and cons.
Yeah, it definitely highlights how sometimes the perfect tool might be hiding in a niche you didn't expect.
It really does. And that brings us to a final thought for all of you listening. Think about that balance in your own life. Maybe not just photography.
The balance between, say, having lots of specialized tools versus finding something integrated, maybe unexpected, that simplifies things.
Exactly. What clever integrated solutions might already exist for tasks you deal with every day? Something to chew on. Thanks for exploring this with us.